Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to share with you what our garden plans are, okay? So in a couple days, we have a big tractor coming and they're going to take out some tree stumps for us and they are going to till up our garden area. We are located in North Carolina and it is go time. I am so excited to start getting into the gardens and start getting stuff planted. I have stuff in the greenhouse, but I just feel like there's more that needs to be done, okay? The urgency is there for me. So let's go walk around. I'm gonna show you kind of the before and the after. Okay, so to start off, you can see that this area right here is very patchy. So I have 3 dogs who love to run the yard, and this kind of area when we first moved in here was beautiful, luscious green grass, and then it's became kind of crap grass, okay? We've tilled it up, we've seeded it, dogs just chewed it up. So this year we're just going to till it all up, and this is going to be the 3rd garden area. I'm pretty sure my husband wants to take it from like the edge of there and go all the way over. So this may look excessive, my friends, and that's okay, because when you are gardening, not everything is going to make it, okay? So I would rather overplant than underplant. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, and then the second area that we have is this over here. We were going to till this up, but the person that we have gonna come and till was not able to get us onto the schedule until much later than we would have liked. So there's already things growing. So we're just gonna leave it. We're not gonna till this part up. This used to be my herb garden, and then we realized we put a bush in here, a raspberry bush, and we realized that this was the perfect soil for that, and they took off, and now we have beautiful blackberries. You can see they've already starting to blossom. They've already got some buds on them. So this one is blackberry, and then we have some red raspberries. My squirrel monkey absolutely loves fresh berries, so I'm excited to be able to give those to him this year for treats. And I have a collaboration that I will be hosting in June called Jam in June, and we will be making some jams and jellies. So that will be super fun. And then I also have a rhubarb plant here. This is year 2 for that rhubarb plant, and it is doing fantastic. It looks super healthy, and yeah, I can't wait for it to look at that. It just looks so good. So yeah, we can't wait to make some strawberry rhubarb juice concentrate. I hope I said that right. I found the recipe last year and it was too late in the season to actually make it. But this year I'm going to make it, and I'm going to can it, and it's going to be shelf stable. So make sure you stay tuned and be prepared for that recipe, because it's going to be thebomb.com for sure. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like Luke's fig and olive tree are made it through the winter. We had such a rough up and down with the weather here in North Carolina. So unfortunately, I don't think those are going to come back. We will have to start over, which is sad, but it is what it is. You can see this right here. This was our main first plot. So this soil has been added to, compost, tilled up, all of that. There usually is a fencing around this. We pulled up all the fencing because we know that the tiller is going to be coming. So that was the original plot. And then last year we decided to build on the second plot right here. So it's not quite as soil rich as this other plot is, but we will get it there. You can see Luke's banana tree here that he planted. That is a special banana tree. It is a blue ice cream banana tree. We waited 2 years for that thing to get here, and fingers crossed that it made it through winter. We're not 100% sure yet if that guy made it or not. We did grab a pup off of it, so there is another smaller plant that we do have of it just in case it's back up. Wow, you can see all these honeybees are going ham right now. Look at them go. That is so fantastic. This makes my heart sing, okay, friends? We are possibly going to be getting some leaf cutter bees to put in my greenhouse and to have out here. Just to kind of help pollinate things this year, because pollination done at its natural is the best. But you can see my friend lives just down the road. If you're watching this, Holly, hi Holly. She has bees, and so her bees come down here because we're not that far from her, and they come and help our garden out as well. So that is pretty awesome that her bees will come down here and do that. And I know that because we did not have this many pollinators until they got bees, and then they all started coming down here, and we were like, holy cow, like all the bees. And she was like, oh yeah, we got bees. And I was like, awesome. So we thought about getting bees on our property, but we just don't have a lot of space. I mean, we are in town and we don't really have a spot in the yard that we can put it away from like the kids' play set and away from the dogs. And maybe in the near future, once the kids are a little bit older, we can do that, because that would be lovely. Okay, so the next thing is, see, there's that pup of that blue ice cream banana tree. And then these over here are my dwarf kale. And this is year 2. I let them go to seed this year because I'm going to harvest the seeds and start being able to process seeds. That's something that I also have not done a lot of, and need to start learning the process and start doing it now before seeds become where you can't find them. Okay, so I'm going to give a warning before we walk in here. You see how all this is kind of like cleared up? Yeah, it wasn't like that. And like all of this right here had pots and just junk. Well, my husband cleaned it up for me, but basically all he did was throw it into the greenhouse. So that's where most of it is. Let's go in here and see what we got. Okay. Okay, so you can see in here things are kind of a little okay. This tray here will be just fine because that is tomatoes and peppers and they love hot. But my lettuce in here is kind of going a little like, this is just too much. You see this one over here is just kind of, it's too hot in here. So let me get out of here before the wasp stings me. So I do have plans to start getting that stuff outside in the soil. That way it's a little bit cooler and has the breeze. It just hasn't been done at the moment because the garden hasn't been tilled up. So kind of waiting for the garden to be tilled at this point. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. That kind of gives you a rundown of where we are starting at. Everything here is being done on a very low budget. So we don't have anything fancy. We don't have raised beds. We don't have lots of dirt. We pretty much just work with what we have, and sometimes you just have to do that, and I want you to be encouraged and know that it's okay to do that, okay? I know we can sometimes get caught up in social media and seeing all these really pretty gardens, and yes, they are beautiful. Trust me, they are so beautiful, and I am jealous, but we don't have the money for that. So we are working with what we have and harvesting seeds ourselves to save money on next year. Hopefully in the next video you will see the transformation, and I hope you enjoy this year's garden season that we will be sharing with you. If you do, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. We will see you in the next video. Bye.